da ƙungiyoyin malaman jami'a da na kwalejin Najeriya suka shafe watanni 5 suna yajin aiki, haɗakar ƙungiyoyin yankin Arewacin Najeriya sun gudanar da zaman tattaunawa na musamman domin fitowa da wasu shawarwari akan kawo ƙarshen yajin aikin makarantun jami'a da na kwaleji. Malam Cindagotomo ya yi nuni da kuma jan hankali ga su ɗaliban da su nemi agajin masu yaɗa labarai domin su agaza musu inda muryarsu ba za ta kai ba. Daga cikin shawarwarin da malamin ya basuwa, ya yi kira ga ɗaliban da su kai kukansu ga zauren majalisar jiha, haka zalika su kuma kai koke wurin manya-manyan sarakuna, malaman addini da kuma zauren majalisar jiha domin kawo ƙarshen wannan matsala ta yajin aiki. Malamin dai ya yi nuni ga ɗaliban da kada kowa ya ɗauki doka a hannu, su yi ƙoƙarin haɗa kai da fitowa da shawarwari. Ya yi nuni da cewa kada ɗaliban su ɗauki wani mataki ko da na zanga-zangar limana ce, domin kuwa zaman lafiya ya fi zama ɗan sarki.
My brothers and sisters here, students, one is prayer, addu'a.
Da yake nashi tsokaci, shugaban rundunar Nigerian Hunters and Forest Security Service, Ambassador Hussaini Rambo, wanda ya samu wakilcin AC Ibrahim Bala, ya bayyana yajin aikin a matsayin wata hanya da za ta iya saka ɗimbin matasa faɗawa cikin miyagun laifuffuka waɗanda sun saba ma tsarin zamantakewar rayuwar al'umma. Haka zalika ya yi nuni da ɗaliban su kai kokensu ga manya-manyan sarakuna da kuma malaman addini domin su sa baki wurin ganin cewa an kawo ƙarshen wannan matsala.
Use dialogue. Dialogue, sit down and discuss with every person involved, the stakeholders involved. When they sit down and dialogue together, they will come to a peaceful solution which will eradicate all the problems we have in our Nigerian universities. That's number one. Number two, we can visit or pay a courtesy call to the leaders. Make them understand that this is the situation we're passing through. Remember, when they said that when two elephants fight, it is the grass that suffers. The students have no problem whatsoever with the government. It is the government and the school that have problem. And by the time they could not solve the problem, it is the students solve first. And that is why we have so many things are happening today. The problems we face, most of the students now, because they have nothing doing, they have given themselves into other vices that are not in conformity with the norms and values of the society.
Masu kallonmu da sauraro, kada dai ku manta kuna tare da tashar IMS Online Television. A bisa ga haka muke roƙonku da ku shiga ku danna mana subscribe, ku kuma danna alaman ƙararrawa saboda samun rahotanninmu. Da yake nashi tsokaci, shugaban Coalition of Northern Group reshen jihar Kebbi, wato Comrade Alhassan Muhammad, ya yi juyayin tsawon lokacin da makarantun jami'an da na kwaleji suka share a rufe ana yajin aiki.
Coalition of Northern Groups communique issue at the end of the combined meeting of the National Executive Council members of the all 19 states according to the northern part of the country. The student wing of the Coalition of Northern Groups is extremely worried by the prolonging closure of Nigerian universities and the College of Education and Research as a result of the resurgence of the age unsolved disagreement between the federal government and the university-based academic and non-academic staff unions. We are worried particularly at the closure of these higher institutions, which entering its 5th month with no immediate resolution in sight, carries higher social, moral security, and the economic cost for citizens across the country, particularly northern Nigerian communities. We are seriously disturbed also that with the closure of a university and other educational institutions, which are hubs of social activity and home interaction for such indefinite durations. Nigerian youths, especially those of financially distressed families, are indirectly forced to miss out on social contact that is essential to learning and development. Observations. The student wing of the Coalition of Northern Groups notes that the protected closure of our universities and college of education has exposed the children of the poor to violence and exploitation with alien marriages, more idle minds recruited into militaries, sexual exploitation of girls and young women, teenagers' pregnancies, and child labor already becoming more common in our society. We know that both government and the unions are so unconcerned because the disadvantage of the closure and disappropriation for underprivileged students who have fewer or zero educational opportunities beyond Nigeria, as their parents are unable to redirect them to the foreign-based schools that remains open. A. Personally petitioning traditional rulers, religious leaders, government officials, and security personnel in respect states. 4. As a last option, in case of failure of these decent moves, to yield positive results and ensure the reopening of universities, we shall mobilize students and parents to massive zonal protests that will entail the shutting down of the activities in all states and the national assemblies, all political party offices, and all major highways, airways, and railways. We think that is the only language that government will understand. We came to realize that the government has no concern about our future.
Muna matuƙar damuwa irin yadda ɗaliban yankin Arewacin Najeriya suke zaune a gidajensu ba makaranta. Bayan tsawon lokaci muna nazari, mun gano cewa wannan yajin aiki ya zamo sanadiyyar shiga wasu matasa, musamman ɗiyan talakawa, faɗawa cikin tashe-tashen hankula, auren dole, fyaɗe ga ƙananan yara, shaye-shaye da dai sauransu. Mun fahimci cewar gwamnatin tarayya da ƙungiyoyin hukumar makarantar jami'a da na kwaleji ba su damu da wannan yajin aiki ba. Idan dai ba a buɗe makaranta ba, za mu kira gagarumar zanga-zanga a duk faɗin jihohi 19 na Arewacin Najeriya. Da take nata tsokaci, Auditor General Coalition of Northern Groups, wato Maryam Muhammad Dikko.
As you participate into this meeting, what is your thoughts about the ongoing ASU strike?
Well, seriously, it has affected a lot of us, and we have to take a very good action on that. So this meeting is for us to find a way out, a way forward, and I think with what we have discussed here, we will definitely find a way forward.
Hakikanin gaskiya wannan yajin aikin yana ci mana tuwo a ƙwarya. Muna kira ga hukumomi da su yi ƙoƙarin kawo ƙarshen wannan matsalar. Shi ma dai Comrade Yasin Garba Hammani ba a bar shi a baya ba. Ya yi kira ga matasan da su guji ɗaukar doka a hannu ko da ta hanyar zanga-zangar limana ce, inda ya yi nuni da cewa matasan su yi amfani da katin zaɓensu wurin ganin sun zaɓi mutane masu nagarta domin su kawo musu ɗauki a lokacin da ya dace.
The meeting is timely after students have spent so many months at home being idle, doing nothing, and there are so many ripple effect challenges, as you know, with regards to issue like strike, ranging from insecurity, idleness of the youth, even local economy of the universities, where sea trade has been affected as one of the facilities mentioned. So honestly, it is timely. Students need to call themselves and sit down, call all stakeholders and talk to find ways, to counter this particular problem of strike.
What do you think is going to be the solution to end off this strike?
Well, I think as we've established in the program, Taking laws into your hands, maybe through protest, is not an option in this country. We do not want a situation where students will engage in violent activities. But then the government truly needs to reflect on what it's doing. The government needs to do better. If the government cannot do better, the students need to wake up. They need to vote the people that they know would protect their interests and their future, and the future of the next generation to come.
Thank you.
To masu kallon mu da sauraro duka-duka a nan za mu ja labulen linzamin wannan shiri. A bisa ga haka muke roƙonku da ku shiga ku danna mana subscribe kuma danna alamar ƙararrawa domin ku ci gaba da samun